Now today we are going back to Kuroko. This is a video to learn how to become just like Kuroko. I'll be giving some good insight on Kuroko and how to be like him, and how to play like his playstyle. First is limited presence. One thing about Kuroko is his lack of presence everywhere. He always seems to be in any spot where people cannot notice him. This is something we have seen many times in the series, as Kuroko was someone who you could hardly notice. His limited lack of presence was a tremendous asset on the court and made his involvement with the team very special, as he uses skills like misdirection to help to guide the team with his passes and become a guy that increases the abilities of all of his teammates. Here are some ways to completely erase your presence in real life. First is to walk with no sound. People may notice your presence because they hear your footsteps. By walking with no sound, people will not notice your presence. Also, it's best if your shadow is not visible. You can easily hear someone's presence when they make loud footsteps whenever they walk with big bulky shoes or heavy feet. Having no sound when you walk will make your presence very unnoticeable and will allow you to enter spots without being noticed. Another way to erase your presence is to always be in the middle or the back of a social setting. The guys who are usually in the front and center of every location tend to stand out more, and everyone can notice your presence. Now, if you were to be in the middle of the crowd like everyone else or in the back, you would be a lot harder to notice, as everyone's center of attention is usually looking forward. And last, to erase your presence is to not attract any attention. Wearing bright and bold colors will easily make you more present, and people will notice this from you. If you do not want to stand out, wear normal clothes and simple colors. We see this a lot from Kuroko, as he mainly wears basic t-shirts that were white and black and never stood tall due to his lack of size. He was very relaxed and walked simply to have no presence. Next, become a shadow to someone's light. Now, a big thing for Kuroko is for him to become a shadow to someone else. Kuroko was someone who could bring out the best in others and allowed his teammates to shine, but specifically was a shadow to two people who he really allowed to flourish with their game. Now, Kuroko being referred to as a shadow mainly means that he is playing for someone else and he becomes stronger when their light gets stronger. The stronger the light is, the darker the shadow is. Kuroko becomes a shadow to Kagami, previously being the shadow to Aomi, and helps assist Kagami to becoming the best player in Japan. We have seen this duo a lot, and it goes without question that Kuroko has helped Kagami learn a lot and became a great shadow as Kagami's light continued to shine more and more. To become a shadow, you must hide yourself and do everything in the background to help lead someone else. You must fully commit to being someone whose skills might never be acknowledged, but you will achieve your goal in the end by helping out someone else if that's what you want. Kuroko was a very unselfish player and did not have an ego unlike the other generation of miracles. Now you need to be calm and rational. Kuroko is one of the most calm and rational characters in the show. He has not shown much anger and emotions when playing and knows how to keep a calm expression even when provoked. This is a very hard skill to learn, and many people can get riled up based off of what people tell them or if they get too emotional. Some things that help you keep calm can be exercises like meditation and walking. These exercises can help clear your mind and allow you to observe your thoughts and not get too attached to your emotions. Meditation can help clear the mind and find your inner calm. Ready to start again with a positive outlook. There's so many other benefits of meditation too, such as reducing stress, improving sleep, and increasing focus. Sit down sometimes and just breathe in and out, surveying yourself, and go take a walk at a park or somewhere to try to clear your mind. Mindfulness is also really good. Mindfulness has become really popular over the last few years. Simply explained, it means paying attention, having awareness to the present moment, your thoughts, feelings, everything around you. Connecting mind and body together, mindfulness can be a fantastic way to slow down a racing mind and focus on your current tasks. Practicing mindfulness regularly can ultimately lead you to total inner calm. Eating healthy is also another one. It's perhaps one of the most surprising ways of dealing with stress. Stress can often cause us to stop eating or overeat, so ensuring you're looking after your body can actually help you calm your mind. Stress can trigger an increase in blood sugar, so eating healthily can help stabilize this and balance your hormones. It's the ultimate self-care and an easy way to train your mind to be calm. A balanced breakfast is a good way to start a stress-filled day. Try and avoid stress-inducing caffeine and sugar, as well as highly refined foods such as white bread, which can upset your blood sugar levels. Now we also have positive thinking. Positive thinking is so much more than just trying to smile or being cheerful. It can be an amazing way to train your mind to be calm in any situation, as its entire perspective on life. Using positive thinking means approaching your daily life in any situation, good or bad, with a positive attitude. Easier said than done, right? Of course, you're not expected to have continuous positivity, and putting that pressure on yourself wouldn't help either. However, trying your best and training yourself to see the bright side of things can really help when a difficult situation arises, as you'll be more equipped to deal with it. Also, try to get good sleep. Stressful situations can cause a racing mind and interrupt the sleep, but the benefits of rest for stress are innumerable. Try just going to bed and waking at the same time each day. A regular sleep routine will restore the body, improve concentration, regulate mood, and allow you to cope with stress a lot better. Try to practice gratitude. People who practice gratitude have reported benefits such as more positivity, sleeping better, and increased self-esteem and psychological well-being. With so many different types of stress around, it's good to have something small to do every day to be ready to combat a stressful situation when it appears. It's super simple to put into your daily routine too, and practicing gratitude daily is a fantastic way to keep training your mind and be calm in any situation. Also, you want to be reframing your thoughts. Learning how to reframe your negative thinking pattern can be a great way to train your mind to be calm in any situation. Ask questions to yourself to find out where the negative thought is coming from and be able to deal with it better. Why are you having this thought? Is it accurate? Is it helpful? What advice would I give to a friend going through this? By going through this questioning pattern, you may be able to rationalize your negative thinking and reframe it into something more manageable. Try to always see the positive in your situation. Reframing takes practice, so don't worry if it's a while before you got the hang of it, and soon you'll have trained your mind to be calm. Another thing about Kuroko is becoming dangerous when angry. Now Kuroko is very calm, but he can be one of the most dangerous males on the planet when he is angry. I think this can be one of the best attributes someone can have. It is okay to be calm and rational, but just having that dangerous edge on you that can crush anyone is a skill that I admire from Kuroko. Even Aomi could recognize it, that you do not make a quiet person like Kuroko mad. He would completely crush you if he wanted to. We had never seen this side of Kuroko before going up against Hanamiya, but it was quite a shock of events as Kuroko completely outplays Hanamiya and takes over the game himself. Now I'm not telling you to get angry and go all out on someone, but it's okay to get even with someone who you felt disrespected you. You do not need to allow anyone to talk to you however you want, and you can allow yourself to stay calm and also win on your own terms without being like the rest. Kuroko did not win against Hanamiya by using dirty tricks like him. He won by playing his game and showing why Seirin was a better team. Only the individual that is truly dangerous yet decides to be peaceful is truly dangerous. You can articulate your thoughts and be dangerous when needed to, and also step back when needed to. A sword and a shield. You mainly have your shield carried out just by protecting yourself, but at certain times you then decide to take out your sword and showcase your power. Now we're going to talk about Kuroko's playstyle and how to play like him. I won't go over his skills because I don't think these can be replicated in real life and they're not very realistic. First we have Kuroko's intelligence. He has a very high intellect of the game of basketball, and that shows on the court many times. He always can tell the best spots to be in and how to excel the team when needed, and he can also make huge stops at different times and cause chaos to the other teams. He can adapt to many different situations and really is one of the best at teamwork and strategy, just like Akashi. I think Kuroko's intellect sometimes gets overshadowed by the skills of his teammates, but by being the shadow with limited presence, Kuroko really does see everything on the court. He constantly discovers new skills to his game and leaves opponents in shock multiple times from what he can do. He did so much for his team, and his knowledge of basketball and skills makes him on par with the generation of miracles. Kuroko has many different tactics that he can use in game, but cannot use them forever as opponents will get used to them, so he gets subbed out at varying points in the matches to prevent that. He was a trump card and always took great risks to win. Kuroko's intelligence is the cornerstone of his success in basketball. Despite being physically disadvantaged compared to his opponents, he's able to figure out their every move and outsmart them on the court. His abilities are based on his intellect rather than innate skill or talent. One of Kuroko's greatest strengths is the ability to always be in the right place at the right time, using his intelligence and foresight to predict the flow of the game. Next is Kuroko's observational skills. Kuroko has great awareness and deduction skills as he can read players on his team and opponents. This ties in with his intelligence as he is great in awareness, willpower, and game sense. He has natural instinct that works well with him as he also has great reflexes and agility through sheer mentality. Some ways to get better observational skills is through communication and emotional intelligence. Kuroko is able to read the emotions and communications through everyone on the court, not just when they are talking, but how they act on the court with their body language and the way they take up space. As a shadow, Kuroko can see through all of this and picks apart the opposing teams, figuring out how to defeat them on an emotional and physical level. He makes his opponents really have to think, and you cannot blink too often around Kuroko as he will go right through you. Another great way is through critical thinking. It is Kuroko's awareness that allows him to make wiser decisions as the game heads towards the end, allowing him to be a clutch player for the team and doing what is necessary to win. He finds the issues on the court for the team and makes rationalized judgments to be able to fix them. He was like the glue for Seirin and was able to pull all the pieces together. Kuroko is one of my favorite characters in Kuroko basketball, and I think the way he carries himself and how he lives is a great example to follow by. He has many points that you could definitely use in real life. He's a shadow, so you will not stick out and be the main center of attention, but not everyone wants to be the main center. Kuroko was fine with his role and he just wanted to be on a team that used teamwork and had fun, and that was Seirin for him. He took down all the generation of miracles with his new light, Kagami, and was able to open the second gates to the zone. He really is in a class of his own, different from the rest. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know what other characters you would like me to do a how to be like on. If you haven't checked them out, I have some older videos on the generation of miracles, but they are older, so I could redo them and have a better analysis on them. Well, I thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will be back in the next one. Peace.